What is up, my friends? This is Dad's Commentary. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing an Elgato Stream Deck, brand new from Amazon. If you guys do like these videos, make sure you drop a like. I'd appreciate it, and a sub. Also, if you want to chat about it or talk with me, I will be live Monday and Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. till 8 Eastern Time, and Saturday from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Just playing different video games. So if you guys want to hang out to the stream, drop a sub, join me then. So just an FYI on Amazon, this Elgato Stream Deck is a 15-key Stream Deck. I bought this one thinking I was buying a brand new Stream Deck. When I got it, the box was open and it had this mark on it that said Amazon Warehouse. So when I contacted Amazon, I was pretty upset. And because if you know me, you know I'm going to get a new one, not a used one. And when I opened it, it was like had this wrapper around it. I don't know what this one's going to look like. And the left side buttons, none of them worked. So since none of them worked, when you wanted to set a folder up, you couldn't go back. So I could only use these keys. Even though it's a 15-key one, you can use way more than 15 keys with an Elgato Stream Deck. So I called Amazon, and they basically told me I bought a reused one. And I'm like, reused is, I bought a renew one. And I'm like, renew is used. I never heard such. Anyway, pay attention to what you're buying on Amazon. If you look in the small print, there is sometimes it will say renew. And that meant somebody bought it, returned it, and they put it back in a special warehouse where it was like $10 cheaper than the other ones. I didn't even notice it. And just pay attention to that. So this one I got, I think it was like $135 or $45, something like that. And this one's sealed on the back, so we can open this one up. And let me switch scenes here so you guys can see. All right, so this is going to be the unboxing of the Stream Deck. Let me move this camera here just so you guys can see a little bit here. All right, so here is the Stream Deck. Let's look right here. We'll try to see everything that's in it. Let's make an adjustment right here. And let's break these seals right here. All right, so those are broke. And let's open it up. Kind of reminds me of like an iPhone box when we open it. So let's see what we got right here. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at it real good, make sure there's no fingerprints on it. And I do feel this one's brand new. It definitely looks wrapped up different than the last one I got. So I'll pull it out of the box here. And the paperwork's in here for this. And it does. So the one I just bought, the used one that was broken, didn't even have a plug on the end here. So let's see what's in the box. Just so we know, in case you guys buy a used one and you're missing something. There's a book in here. There's a little Elgato. And that's pretty much it. Book Elgato. So this right here and this right here are what's in the box. This is your Stream Deck. Let's pull the, we will pull the plug off it here. And we'll get it hooked up. So, and I'll show you how to use it a little bit and some things to do. And let me get it plugged in. We will pull our end off here. End coming off. I do have a little hub right here that I plug a few different USBs in. It's just what I do for now. We'll clean it up a little bit in the future. So let me get this plugged in. Now, since I had this old one, or since I had this one right here that I bought that was used. Ooh, almost dropped it. Glad I didn't. Since I had this one that was used, and I got this one right here, so I have both of these Stream Decks. If you, oh, it's pretty cool. When it turns on, it gets this like G on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. So that one's turning on, and that means it's initiating. It sits nicely in this stand right here, and this stand has like this. You can put it different heights depending on how you want it to sit, just like this. Set it like that, and then basically set it right here, and we'll just let it initiate as it's going through its little actions there. All right, let's look at the program we use for Elgato. That's definitely not it right there. That's my recordings. All right. Do you want to copy the profiles from Stream Deck to your new Stream Deck? Yes. So I'll hit copy. So now it's ready, and this light's flashing right here in the corner, which you can't. Let me move this just a little bit here. So this button, we're on the wrong side of the video here. just not working like I want. All right, so let's see if we can get this set up here so you guys can see the buttons. You can also see the screen. Definitely, in my mind, when I was thinking of this video, it was coming out a lot better than this right here, just so you guys know. But I do see a lot of potential. All right, so here's our Stream Deck right here. It's this button right here is my record button, which I set up. But if you look in my Stream Deck, these buttons right here, if you look in the screen, like this one would be like my chat. And it's not really, it's my scene. If I were to delete this out right here, let me delete it out. And I go to my OBS, so right here in the software, and this software comes from Elgato. If you go to their Elgato and you download the software, you get all this stuff. And then you hit these three dots right here, and everything I want is in blue check. So when I first opened it up originally, every one of these had a blue check mark. I don't want all that stuff because I don't really use the system stuff. Not that I can't. I don't use Streamlabs OBS. I use OBS Studio. I am hooked to my YouTube and just different stuff here. I also can hook to Twitch. If you have Twitch, even though I stream on YouTube, you can hook different stuff there. But what I want to show you guys is how to make a scene, because that's probably what you want to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of this right here where it says done. But again, that was these three buttons in this top corner right here. If you can see them, there's like 3 lines. I'm going to click over here where it says scene. So right here where it says scene, you're just going to drag it where you want it. All right. And now, right here, I could put a title in. So I just named the title the same as one of my scenes. So right now the scene we're in is called In Game. If I was playing a game right now, my game would be behind me instead of the camera. So what I'll do is I'll name this chatting, because I have a chatting scene. So when I'm just chatting, that's what I want as my scene. So I named that chatting, and it's my new overlay that I have in there. And then you just pick the scene you want. So since I named it chatting, which you can name this whatever you want. So since I named it chatting, as soon as I named it, this right here, let's see if we can get it on the screen right there. Let me take this off. I'll show you. So since I named it chatting, it popped up and named this chatting. Right there's chatting. And I push it. When I push it now, see how it switched to scenes just like that? So then I want to go back to where I was. This is my other one I set up. I think it was anyway. Does that button not work? No? Did I break a button? Gameplay. Maybe that's what I want. I was hitting the wrong button. Yeah, I don't even know it yet. But you can also, so this is my chatting one. So say we're just like talking or whatever. This is my gameplay button. So this is doing it. Now the cool thing about it is I used to set hotkeys. And sometimes when I would set a hotkey, the hotkey would make something else function. So let's see what this is. This one was chatting too, but let me delete it out. Delete. So say I want to do something else, right? Like I want to make a sound, okay? Let's make a sound. So what I do is I'll go to the sound right here, and I'll hit play audio. I'll put my play audio right here, and then I'll just name the audio. Let's do funny sound. All right, now I want to find the audio. I'm going to click right here in my computer, and I think I put it under my media. And then say I just want to pick this sound run, right? Put that there, and I can turn the volume up. And now when I hit this, it says funny. You should hear run. And that's basically dragging that over. So the way I did that, again, I'll show you since I didn't have that on the screen. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to take your play audio right here, right? You're going to drag it wherever you want. I drag it right there. I'm going to right click, or I'm going to go down here and I'm going to name it something. I'll put LOL on it, right? I'm going to go, and you can change different fades and stuff like that. You can put your volume wherever you want. I'm going to go in here like this, and let's just say like somebody's in the stream and they're talking real sad and stuff like that. I may hit this button right here, even though it says LOL. Ready? So the nice thing about it is it's all set up. Now, if you notice, these 3 keys right here I'm not using, and the reason why I'm not using them is because that last Stream Deck was broken. So what we're gonna do is now, let me make sure they work. I want to make sure they work. Because that would really ruin this whole video if they didn't work. So let's put this over here. I'm on the gameplay one. Let me put the chatting one right here. None of these buttons worked. Okay, they work. Woo-wee! I was nervous about that. I was like, come on now. So the problem is when I had a folder, it wouldn't work. All right, so what I want to do is, say I want to do a bunch of sounds, right? So you can come over here to your profile here, right? Let's see what we got. You got your stream elements. I know and you can search for whatever you want too. So like up top here, I can type. I don't know if you can see my typing, but I'm typing folder, and it says create folder. I can put that anywhere I want on here. So I can put it right here. All right, and I can call this sounds. Sounds. Okay. Now that I have this folder, I can click on it right here, just like this, and it takes me to a whole new one. And every one of these, I can put whatever I want in. It doesn't have to be sounds. This is what I named it. So I get out of this. I could put every one of these sources. I can fill this whole thing up with just different things, different audios and whatever I want. So everything goes here, and this is all off. And then I go back, and there's my original. So I can fill this whole thing with folders, and I can fill this one with folders, and I can fill this one with folders, and you would just keep going and going and going with your folders. Another thing you can do is you click on one of these links, right? Say I like, all right, say I want to put a picture on here. Then I go right here down to this little icon, and I'm going to right-click on it like this, and I'm going to go create new icon. Let's see where this opens up. See if it opens here or somewhere else. Let me look over on this screen. Might take a second to load this stuff up. Oh, set from file. I could do that. I seen something pop up. All right, say I want the zombie on here. I hit OK, right? Now I have a zombie showing there, right? And you can make these anything you want. And then if you look at my button, see if you can see it. It's got a zombie. So this is actually pretty user-friendly. Yeah, it's pretty user-friendly. So again, we go in our sounds folder. We can have whatever we want. We go back. So these Elgato Stream Decks can do so much stuff. It's basically just a macro board. You know, you don't need this to be a good live streamer or anything like that. It's not anything that... it's not you, and it's not what makes you, but it can take your stream to the next level. So when you're playing a game and you want to switch a scene, or say somebody does something and you just want to hit a sound real quick, you know, and then you could do it, and it's funny, and it carries on. That's fun to do, and that's cool. So this is my Elgato Stream Deck. Thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate it very much. And again, if you guys did find this video interesting or informative or helpful in any way, shape, or form, let me know with a like and a comment. I'd appreciate it. And again, just so you guys know, I'm not sponsored by Elgato or anything like that. Just something I wanted to buy and use in my stream to see if it would help. So again, if you guys do want to join me, let me go to my intermission screen. Let's see where it's at. BRB, nope. Gameplay, chatting, starting. I might have taken it off here. Let me see if I ever even put it in. See what it... Oh yeah, there's my intermission screen. So I probably took that one off, but I could quickly put that one back in, and I'll show you how to do it. So all you do is take right here, add a source, and I use OBS. Again, you can use anything you want. Put my source right here, and I will name it intermission. Intermission, new overlay. I don't want my... Oh, this is for source. I don't want source. This is like the world's most uninformed. You don't want source. You want scene. Source would be like if I wanted to kick something on and off, like my camera or my gameplay. You could do it in each scene. But scene itself right here, so go in here, and new overlay, we'll go to intermission because that's my intermission one, and I'll type intermission just like that. Now it's all set up. Now all I got to do is click right here. Everything changes, and I'm on my intermission scene just like that. So intermission, hit my button over here. Say I want to go to my start screen. I'll just go through them real quick. To my gameplay, stuff like that. BRB. Yeah, so that's your Elgato Stream Deck, and that's only a few things you can do. We didn't even scratch the surface on the Elgato, so if there's more things you want to know, this is super, super basic, simple, and easy. If you were ever thinking of getting one, these are just some simple things you can do. You can get way more advanced when you go into your more actions here. And let me get back into my, was it this one right here? Yeah, let me get back into this one. So these are just different things. You can get an Elgato control center. You can get a voice mod that when you install it, you can make your voice change and stuff like that. You can read your CPU. Just all this different stuff you can add and do it at the click of a button, guys. So again, drop a sub, drop a like. I'd appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it informative. I'm actually going to hit this button to stop the recording.